Hi guys, back again with me Austin from A Boy Heart. Today I'm going to share to you my experience on the Marvel Legends series 4-inch version Iron Man figure. Alright, so that's true that they have renamed the line Marvel Infinite into Marvel Legends. And here's the packaging, let's take a look at it. So normally I don't keep the packaging like this, but yeah, well, maybe I'll start from now. Oh well. Okay, the name of the line there up there, and then a bit of the artwork here. Okay, that's Iron Man. All right, the figure, and then Iron Man at the bottom. A bit of artwork that's again at the back. Blah blah blah. It has import license. Anyway, the other lineup in this figure. Sorry, the other figure in this lineup. Come on. And alright, so a bit of bio. Tony Stark revolutionized the technology industry, starting with his high-powered suit as Iron Man. Alright, so that's about it with the packaging. Let's break it open and let the figure loose. So here's the figure in a closer look. Alright, before we take a look, I just want to note that this body mold is based on the comic version of the first appearance of Iron Man, I believe. And then it's not something new. I mean, the body mold is not something new. They have released something like this. Okay, I believe at least once, maybe more, in a gold/yellow color. All right. So I'm not sure if it was released on a single card or on a pack. Okay, in a pack. I think it is in a pack, so I'm not sure about it. But anyway, it's cool that they re-release it, right? Because it is based on the comic, so it looks quite cartoony somehow. All right. So okay, let's take a look at the face first. Now, okay, this are not the helmet. By the way, there's no head inside. There's no Tony Stark inside. It's too bad. Okay. Yeah. Well, I believe that's how it looks like. Very classic, right? At the back, and then something that bugged me is that is the paint on the left eye here. It may not be very visible to you, but I saw it. There's a bit of white crack there, so a bit of a problem from the QC. Okay, it may not be the case with the other figures. So anyway, it's still fixable. I'm okay with it. I'll fix it later. All right. So there's no eyes inside. Everything is black. Okay. And then this part on his neck, I thought it's a molded part. In fact, it is not, because you can actually move this, right? With the part with the neck and the antenna. Okay, I can move it. Seems to be on the separate part, but the thing is, I tried to remove the head, but it's a bit hard. Okay, so I was going to open this and see that this is the separate part. It seems to be, because it's movable. Okay, you can see that. So as long as I can pop off this head, I can take it out. Should be, but it's just very hard to do, because I need to, I may need to use hair dryer or something like that, hot water, to take it out. But anyway, there's nothing inside. It's just ball joint. All right, ball joint on his head. So there's no need to do that. Okay, then the reactor, right? The body, okay, it's painted, all painted in metallic silver, very shiny. Okay, and then the shoulder, the arms. All right. The so the right hand comes with a closed fist to make a punch. You can hold anything there, whereas the left hand came with this kind of wrist. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, you know. Is he measuring something? Because he seems to be, see, seems to be measuring something. I don't know. Oh, yours is small. No. I don't know. But that's, I can understand, you know, pointing fingers, but this is not something that I understand. Maybe he's teasing his enemy. I don't know. All right. Okay, and the back, a bit more detailing. I like the detailing on the shoulder pad, by the way. It's very nice. And then the legs. Okay. So the legs, the back part of the legs, the butt, by the way, and down below on the boots, not the boots. Anyway, okay. So that's nice. Something to note is that everything, not only that is painted in metallic, in metal, but as you can see in the molded part and a bit of the wash here and there, they try to give it a very beat up look, you know, on the dent here and all kind of wash and then right here. I remember seeing some, oh, see, look at this part, right? Everything is just they want to it is a great job to create the impression that, you know, when Tony created this, it was a very urgent situation, and well, it just had to make do with whatever he could find, right? With all the scrap metals, maybe. Look at that, all the waste detailing. So I appreciate that. Although this is a comic version, see all the dent there. Okay, so that is much appreciated. I like it. All right, even at the helmet, I think, yeah, a bit of mark here and there. I just, yeah, everything is beat up. Okay, and that is the real case in the story, I believe so. Okay, as you can see. So that's really nice. That's much appreciated. I always like worn out, beat up, weathered look, you know, and that's really cool. Okay, so something on the ice can be can compromise with that. Is that right? So because the wrists are molded in such a way, there's no way to hold anything. Okay, and then there's no accessories whatsoever. Very common to marble action figures. Okay, so let's see the articulation. Okay, because I believe this is a ball joint, but there is no movement up and down. It is hindered by this neck, right, which seems to be a separate neck, but I do believe that it is on ball joint, which is the common consensus with all the Marvel infinite figures, Marvel Universe. So we can turn it around. Okay, we can turn it around 360, just like that. And then, oh, this is very rubbery, by the way. Just want to mention to you, so be careful with it. It may break, but it's very straight anyway. And then there's no crunch here. It is on ball, I think. Yeah, swivel. So you can actually turn it around. Okay, it's a bit tight, but if you force your way, you can actually rotate it all the way. And then the arm, there's a hinge which allows you to do this. Okay, or depending on what you need, you can arrange the hinge to do different kind of pose as well. All right, you can turn it around. Then the elbow, as you can see, there's there's more joint in there. Oops, sorry. Yeah, this is the maximum extent of the elbow, by the way. It's not 90 degrees. It is hindered by the mold here, okay, on his armor, right? So you cannot do a full 90 degrees, but the joint is there. It's just the body mold doesn't allow to do it. And then the wrist, you can turn it around. Excuse me. No swivel, no additional joint. Okay, that's all the same here. You can turn it around. So the left elbow is the same also. That's the extent. Okay, nothing on the waist. Alright, so this is my favorite part, the leg. This on ball hinge. So you got two kind of rotation, by the way. The first rotation is on the ball hinge joint. As you can see, it's turning around, but there's another rotation here, okay, on this part, on the gap here. You can rotate it that way as well. See, if you see that the hinge doesn't move, the ball hinge doesn't move, but the leg underneath move. Okay, a bit hard to do because anyway it's the same function, but just to mention that. And then because of the hinge, you can do the front kick like this. Okay, you can actually make a back kick, but because of the molded part on this butt and this part, it hinders more extension. So that's the extent which I can do with him. That's okay. Then the split, okay, that's the extent of the split, which is capable because of the ball hinge joint as well. So that's really good. I always mention this, that we also started to bring this into the Rogue One Black Series as well, the 3/4 inch line. And then this is double jointed knee. You can bend it this much. That's really good. I think that's the standard actually, considering that this is the old body mold. All right, so that's really good. And then the ankle, no rocker ankle, but you can turn it around this much. And you can put it down this much, and it has the joint to do outward as well, but this is the extension because of the molded part here. All right, so that's about it in the articulation department. I'm still curious what is this hand meant for. It's not a pointing finger by any means, you know, seriously, right? Yours is small. I don't know. Okay, yes. And yeah, sorry, I cannot pop off the head, but yeah, I believe this is a separate part. All right, now let's measure him up. He's roughly about 4.3 something, I believe. Yeah, so a bit tall. That's cool. And this is him compared to Star Wars figure. Scarf Trooper. Now he looks very short. Okay, well, it should be, right? And then compared to G.I. Joe Snake Eyes. Alright. Okay. Also taller. Well, I think it's because of the bulk of the armor. So, well, I think it's quite normal for Marvel characters, superheroes. Alright. So, okay, overall, I like this figure. I understand the fact that not all Marvel figures come with lot of accessories. I think I have to deal with that, to get used to that. Oh well, right. But on this figure, I do like, the all the dent on the armor, all the dent and all the worn up, the beat up, yeah, all beaten up on this armor, despite being a comic version. All the wash. Yeah, I always dig that look. Why not look? A bit of minor QC issue on the left eye, that's okay. But overall, it's a pleasant experience with the articulation, with the posability. Of course, this pose on the wrist, on this hand. I'm not sure what it is meant to be. Maybe it's a pointing finger. It is obviously a punching one. All right. Okay. Again, I'll have to get used to this. I'm used to GI Joes. I'm used to Star Wars, where normally the figures in a open hand, because they will give you accessories or something to hold. But yeah, I'll just get used to it, I guess, with Marvel figures. So thank you guys for watching. All right, hope you guys like it. I'm Austin from Boy Heart. Goodbye.